kick things off.
So we were killing giants, right? And they were yelling down the hall to other giants. Is that what I
Yes,
remember?
that's exactly what you
Okay.
remember.
So
believe so.
I got squeezing put on me, but the hallway is 2 squares wide. It
Yeah,
has
let's take
really,
that off. Does anybody else have squeezing on them? Let's check. No,
well, maybe
just
this
left
guy
over
next to me.
from when you were in the hallway leading into this place. There we
Yeah,
go.
uh, yeah.
Squeezing's
Maybe
off.
my partner here next to me was giving me a hug. No, he's,
Oh, Trinia. I'm sorry, Nadia.
I guess I can kill the spiders. There we are.
Let's see here.
Make the map bigger again.
Okay, I think
There we go.
I don't recall whether did I just make the fog cloud with Darcel? Oh, I can't remember.
I don't know. We'll have to go to the YouTube and check.
Yeah, I'll have to go. It doesn't matter. I will I'll give Darcel a move action and then we'll go from there. And he's gonna back
I
off.
don't think he'd done anything. I don't think he'd even taken his turn.
I think maybe we were just waiting because he was having some technical difficulties. And we kind of
I
stopped
think
at
that's
his
right.
spot and give him a chance to. Okay. If you were Darcel, what would you do? Would you rush in and attack, or would you?
You mean if I was running Darcel's character as opposed
Yeah.
to if I were Darcel? No, I don't think he'd run into attack.
No, I don't think so either. Let's
If I was him, I'd do
spiritual weapon.
a shoot and then a strategic retreat behind the fighters.
Maybe a bless?
Well, Bless might do.
Yeah. Let's see here. It's 30 foot. See if I can get everybody in a 30 foot circle. If I can, we'll do a bless.
What am I doing up front next to the giant?
I don't know.
Where's Alandril? I don't see him in here.
He's back left in the main tunnel.
Okay.
Dead Jim.
Now, if he steps to the right and down, he's gonna have to do it. You have to do it defensively. I think what Darcel's going to do is, since he's out of range, he's going to move back to where Alandril is, and he's going to cast spiritual weapon. Let's put that up there so I know what's going on. All right. Then we will jumping on up to round number 5. Oh, we missed somebody. Missed Alandril. Alandril, if you can see the map, there is a new token on there, and that is a fog cloud. As my Lankamar players observed on Monday night, I've got some new spell templates where I can put a spell effect on, and it fades into the background if things are going well, and you can kind of move around it. But sometimes it doesn't work for me that well. So bear with me until I figure out how they work. Let's see here. We'll put on point blank shot. And Alandril will fire twice at the giant who has emerged from the fog cloud. We got a hit and a hit.
See you hitting. Oh, Alandril. Gotcha.
Let's see here. 13. He's got a. All right, so it's going to be that and that. Okay. And he's going to step back behind Darcel. You get him. No, you get him. Rampa will get him.
Hang on. Yeah. I cannot move my character. Hang on.
Let's see here.
There you go.
Tokens locked? Nope. There we go.
20. 25. And I will try and trip him.
All right. Have at it, sir.
I will.
Yeah, I believe that will do it. Let's just drag it on him. Make sure. That's a hit. So you get your AOO.
Yep, just make sure I got my I got him targeted.
That is a hit. All right. And I'll drop a little prone action on him. There we go.
And I'm done.
Okay. Sasha and Sushi.
All right, Leroy Jack. No.
Retreat.
Okay, I don't have fireballs or anything like that, so I probably should have looked at this ahead of time. Well, the Seuss, let's see, 10, 20, 25, 30. As she passes by, I'm going to grow her.
Okay.
So what's that? Is that the alt? Nope, that's the up.
Shh. Yep, there we go.
All right. So she's going. Is large 4 spaces or just a big thing?
No, it's the middle of 4 spaces.
Okay.
Yep, there we go.
All right. So she's growing. Let's see. Grab my spell tracker and I'll mark that off. But okay, so that's large. And as she approaches, did she have any spells of her own? She has, what is this? Yep. Okay, so that's 30. Large, does large have reach?
Yes.
All right, then we'll take 1 swing. Let's mark her as large. I didn't put the large on here yet. All right, I'll take care of that in the background in between turns.
Yeah, no worries.
But she'll take a slam attack at size large. I
Okay.
have that here. The he's targeted. He is. Slam, vital strike large.
Oh, there's a hit.
Hit and damage.
Kapow.
Smack. All right. That's it for us.
All right. Stone Giant number 2.
Yeah, size things on there.
Move 40. And here's some shouting in Giant. We're under attack, I believe is the loose translation. There's probably some swear words in there, but you don't know. You only know formal Giant. You don't know Giant swear words. Alexis Nova.
Yeah, I think Nadia will move up here. 5, 10, 15, 20. She will target her companions that are within 30 feet of. The target of the spell will be Alexis, but 30 feet of Alexis, that's this grouping of us here, and cast haste.
Target will be Alexis.
I believe I have everyone appropriate targeted.
You could get. I think you could technically target Rampa and get everybody, according to my 30-foot circle.
Yeah. I have Alexis, Sasha, Rampa, Sushi, and Nadia. That's everybody in range, right?
Yeah, but if you targeted, say, Rampa, you could also get Darcel and Alandril.
Okay, I didn't see them. They're
Yeah.
beyond my
Around the
vision.
corner.
If they're within
I
the
couldn't see
range,
them either until I got up there.
if they are within the range, then I get them.
All right.
So, who do I need?
Alandril and Darcel. Feel free to move your token. I know where you were.
Yeah.
Just so you can see them.
Did I get them?
Let's have a look
It wouldn't
here.
let me target. It wouldn't let me target them from there. So, really, they're in range. Okay.
Yep. If you get Rampa, 5, 10,
Yeah.
15, 20, 25, 30. Yep.
Do that. So let's get some haste action going on.
All right.
Effect. Bam.
Boom.
Only 8 rounds because it's not our mains. All right.
And then Alexis has Alandril and Darcel targeted.
I wonder when that.
Maybe just the clicking of in the middle.
Yeah, it might have
Yeah.
been it. Okay, so I think this might draw, but if whatever. 5, 10, 15, 20.
He's
So-
prone, so I mean, he
Yeah.
takes a swipe at you from the ground. That's Stone Giant number 4. So let's see here. For the record, they all have power attack on. Got to be pretty lucky. Nope. So you dodge that club out of the way as he kind of swings it wildly.
So 1 attack, because I moved.
Yep.
I got target. Where we are. Stone Giant 4. And no one else, not self. And we're using the scimitar, not the lance.
Okay.
That's
Ooh.
decent.
I was bouncing around on a 1 for a while.
Yeah, I saw that. Was that a hit? Or
That is a hit.
I did not factor in the bonus that he's prone and I am not.
It's on the combat tracker, so we're good.
Oh, it's already.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So
That's a hit.
that's the push. Yeah, I was trying to figure out. There we go. We got the damage roll.
Nice. Okay.
And that is that. I think we did everything without screwing it up.
Let's see here. I'm just going to take the dying ones off the board because I don't want to give too much away, but there's not really anybody who can fix them in this immediate area.
Darcel could fix them.
Yeah, Darcel could. He's pretty neighborly like that. Number 3. Into the shredder. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. You can see a rough outline in the fog cloud, but you can't quite make out. You know it's a giant by the way he's shouting. You can't make out his actual form, though.
Is he using big words?
He is.
'Cause he's a giant.
Let's see here. Naz is not in the room. Okay, so let's see here. He continues his charade about go get them. I've got a cold. That's why I'm not fighting. And he goes back here to look around a little bit. Says there's at least 8 of them. Stone Giant number 5. I'm going to give him a sense motive. Or a perception check at least. That was... I forget what we rolled for.
Giant.
Forget what we rolled for Ratatouille's disguise check, but I think it was pretty high. So I'm going to say he's mildly suspicious, but
Dan's in Discord. He's just not with us yet.
double move. Sasha gets a attack of opportunity.
Oh, okay. Same one she was hitting on before?
No, actually, it is Stone Giant number 5, I believe.
All right. Let me. Oh, that's the one. Wait. All right. New target. And just take a swing. Size large.
believe it's a hit. Yep.
Smack. Slaps him upside the head, right in the back.
Okay.
Where you going? Smack.
And this stone giant number 5 shouts out, "There's at least 6 of them." He's just doing a quick count. So stone giant number 6. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Let's see here. From there, he's going to take a shot with a rock at Sushi. And he has precise shot.
All right. I should have the effects modified now. So whatever it comes up should be what it comes up.
Excellent. $27's a miss. All right.
Yeah, she's in her 30s. She doesn't like to discuss her.
Her age?
That will draw an attack of opportunity
Sorry.
from
You will.
I'll get that.
Sushi, Alexis, and Rampa.
All right, let me make sure she has the.
She have combat
That
reflexes? Or, yeah.
She does not. So will not get from her.
Okay, Alexis, you.
That's a giant one, does it?
Yeah, stone giant 1.
Alrighty.
There we go. I forgot to target him, but I've given it to him.
Yep, I got him targeted properly.
We put the
And
damage
you're
on
gonna
him.
get
There we
sword.
go. Okay, cool. That's a hit.
Rolled twice, so sorry.
Oh, okay. Yep, 26 is a hit.
Okay. Take that.
Nice. All right. That was a double move there, so that's all he can do. Darcel is going to shoot his spiritual weapon. Let's see here. Melee +3. Now let's see if this works out properly. Yep, it does. And this one here is at -5 because it's the iterative attack. Just do it that way. Okay, and let's see here. All right, 14. So he stay safe. And
That's where he wants to be.
I'm doing things in the background, so if you're wondering what's going
Safe.
on, why we're not working, we are. So it's him in an actual, make him visible. Alandril and Darcel see this gentleman coming around the corner. This is a horrible picture. It's not what I expected, so I'm not even going to show it.
We'll just zoom in on the map.
Yeah, it's. I thought they gave him a special mini. This guy, instead of having like Great Club and stuff like that, he's got. It's probably small for him, but it's a massive shield. He's wearing a breastplate, and he's got a pick in his right hand. That's probably about the size of Darcel. He's also wearing a cloak, and he's got a pouch and stuff like that. And he's got an insignia on his breastplate, which is the sihedron that you're all grown so familiar with. He comes around the corner. This giant has chiseled muscular features and a flat forward. Oh, that's just the generic stone giant. So he looks like there's something specific about them. And we're at the end of round 5. What are we doing here? Did I skip? Yeah, I did. Alandril.
He's here.
Dan's in the house. All right.
All right. So,
Got the map and everything? You ready to roll?
yeah, I'm good.
All right. So you start to get swarmed by giants, and then coming around the backside, you and Darcel are the first to spot an extremely well-equipped giant, stone giant. He's got a breastplate and a pick.
Which one is that?
The one that's labeled as unidentified to your left.
Oh, he's not a giant size. Oh, wait, that's Alandril. Darcel.
Yeah, I can't see him.
Maybe
Let's
I don't
see here.
see one to the right.
Okay.
He may be further in. If he's down in further deep, we
There
can't
is-
see him anyway.
No.
Can you see him now? You should be able to see past that.
I can't see past
I'll
here.
just
It's like
put
a
you-
solid wall.
Yeah, maybe it's just a light thing, which might be a vision thing here. Let me turn the lights on.
No, it's like that there's a barrier there because I can see the soft
There we
gray
go.
here.
Right
I'll
there.
put you back
Okay.
to. Yeah, you were right there.
Okay.
You're either
All right.
right there or right there. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a lighting issue.
So I'm going to move till here.
Hi, you guys. I was going to gross
Are you gonna
Sushi again.
Are you gonna tumble?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Sorry. Yeah, 100% tumble. I'll give you a roll just now
Sure thing.
because they have reach. I know.
Yeah, they have reach, and I've had you using your bow too.
Okay. So I guess I will pull out my kukris in the
Sure.
process.
Yep, no problem. Okay, acrobatics. That might not do it.
23.
Stone Giant number 1 has a CMD of. It's got to be over 21. Yeah, it's 30. Okay, so this gentleman swings a great club at you.
Yep.
Why did it roll twice?
Huzzah.
18's a miss, regardless.
Nope. 23 is the number.
Okay. So you dodged a bullet there.
Yep. And I'm going to go after, I guess, Giant Still number 1.
Okay. Just one attack because you move more than 5 feet.
Yep.
Okay.
Let's see if this works. Oops. Wrong one. Bear with me. It's been a while, boys.
Welcome back, by the way. It's nice.
Thank you. Whoa, I did do so many.
That's okay. We'll just take the one with the highest. So it'd be the first one with plus 25 or plus 21. So that is a hit.
Okay.
We got a 25, so I'll just drop that on him. Yep, there we go. For 14 points of damage. I'll drop that on him. Good.
And I am done.
All
Put
right.
that down like that, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Perfect.
Rampa.
Right. Well, I can still hit number 1. Make sure. No, I haven't got anybody targeted.
But don't yell out. There's someone coming up our rear.
Okay.
Darcel
Oh,
yells out.
nice.
Darcel yells out. Phrasing. Rampa. That is a hit. Just a regular attack, not a tripper. All right. So we'll take number 1
Are you
off.
still up? Oh, I forgot. Yeah, I tripped the other guy, didn't I?
Yeah. He got killed, though, by Alexis. So
But
delete.
is he still up now?
No.
What is
He's a bloodstain.
Oh, the one I just hit. Okay. I didn't need to trip him.
Nope.
Like the updates. Nice.
Yeah, it looks a little different now, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Totally. It's way cleaner.
They
Does this look like he will be squeezed when he goes through this spot right here?
Oh no, not at all. It's like
Okay.
20. It's 15 feet wide almost. Oh, you mean the giant coming through?
Yeah, the giant.
The giant coming through won't be squeezed.
Okay. All right, I'll stay there.
Okie doke.
We got more giants coming there. Actually, I'll go to here. This way I can get anyone coming in, and I can still block them coming back.
All right.
All right, it's done.
Sasha and Sush.
All right. I tap the Sushi on the back in a politically correct position, and she grows again
Wow.
and looks down at the giant. Not so big now, are you? And,
So you're now 15 by 15?
Yep.
Okay.
So I was looking. Smaller people can occupy space with larger.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So she leans down, bites the top of his head,
Oh, it
Ooh,
automatically
she-
misses.
teeters a little bit there. Whoa, wasn't expecting that. And then claws at his head.
Nice.
That's one
That's a
hit.
hit.
Since she has one claw in, she grabs with the other one.
That's a hit.
Excellent.
Wow.
And now that both claws are in his head,
She
he
gets to
pulls them apart. And then, since he's still up, she, where is it? Then she drives her horns into him.
Okay.
And lastly, slams him into the ground. I know he's already on the ground, but she's doing it anyway.
The body slam does it.
Yeah. There you go.
All right. Stone Giant 5. We barely knew ye. All right. Stone Giant number 2.
You have a target.
Do have a target. He's going to take a 5-foot step to get to the edge of the fog so he doesn't have a mischance. Greater than what he already has. And he's going to try to take out the Sush. No. Power attack's killing him. Alexis.
I know that Sasha has a way of healing Sushi, but Nadia needs to feel useful. So she is going to 5 step and sort of kindly touch Sushi and give him.
Oh, I forgot she's wounded. Yeah.
So it's not going to be
Thank
much,
you.
but it's going to be a little something.
Yeah, I think it might have been the squeeze that got her. The red caps.
Yeah. I have a PC issue here in a moment. As soon as... Okay. Let's see. I'll make sure I got Nadia touching Sushi. And we do this little heal. Well, that's better than 0.
Yeah, nice.
Thank you.
And I'm looking, the lingering Inspire Courage is still active, so that'll pretty much be her turn. I think
Alright.
that she feels safe behind Giant Sushi.
Yeah, oh yeah.
So, now Alexis looking at like an arm from the giant coming out of that mist.
Yeah.
Really no place to stand for her to get a hit on that thing.
Unless you went into the mist.
Yeah, it's okay. I'll be all right with it. And then there's the one coming. I guess she can see the one.
She
coming
could
down the
definitely see the
hallway.
one coming from down the hall.
And Darcel's there by himself.
Yeah. Darcel's starting to sweat a little.
How do I ping? I had a question. I want to ping a certain square. Ping mode, here we are. Does this look like a path here? Or is it like a
No,
curving out of the
that's a
wall?
curving. Oh, just a curve of the
Okay.
wall.
Gotcha. Oh. Well, it's probably safe. I think Sushi has this giant under control. It's probably unlikely she sees these other two to the east through the mist. That doesn't make sense, right? She
Mhm.
can't see through.
Oh, she knows they're there, though. You can hear them shouting down the hall, back to somewhere else.
And
And
I
she
think
also
I'm
knows
more
that there's.
valuable helping Darcel out.
Oh yeah. Darcel's. Darcel won't admit it, but he's getting a little nervous here.
5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, I'm gonna let it come through that. I'm just moving to see around the like she's peeking at around the corner and
Yeah.
coming back.
Okay.
So that's that.
All right.
Just to see how that shape was. So I'll be ready to hit anything that's not coming through this hallway if there's a way to do that.
Gotcha.
I don't know how it's gonna do it, but we'll see.
We'll find out.
Yep.
All right. Stone Giant number 3. Did I mess up? I used the wrong giant. Stone Giant number 2.
Nope.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I took the attack for Stone Giant number 2 with Stone Giant number 3. So I did mess up. So I'll move Stone Giant number 2. So he would have been 5, 10, 15, 20. 21. 30 gets him to. See, he was back here. Yeah, that's about as far as he can go without drawing AOO. So that'll be that turn. Ratatouille is going to. He's checking out these poor dwarves that are in these cages in here. He's not saying anything to him. He's just kind of assessing the situation. Stone Giant number 6 hurls a boulder at Sushi. That looks like a hit.
Hey, bastard. It's a hit because of her size, and she's pretty easy to hit.
Yeah,
But
probably. 21.
I may need to break her.
Nah, she'd be okay. She's not even at half yet. Darcel says, well, if you're going to come and get me. And then he moves back. And his other move action will be to direct the spiritual weapon to attack. Say, this guy down the hall. There's a hit for nice. All right. So this guy, let's see here. What are we working with? I'm going to give him a perception check to see if he could see you kind of slipping around the corner there, Alexis. I'm going to say with that, he probably did see you. So let's see here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And he stops there. He says in common, which these other giants aren't using. He says to Alexis, "You shouldn't have come here. This is where you will die." And he takes a vital strike. His heavy pick. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Fortunately, though, he doesn't have power. Well, he does have power attack. Didn't have it on. But, are you ready for this?
Is it gonna hurt?
Have their plan, so.
Oof.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, that's straight up dead.
Yeah, that's a critical hit.
I had 1 wound. That was a 1-shot.
Critical hit with a heavy pick.
Yep.
All
Alrighty.
right. We got a res coming to your way. Don't worry.
Yeah, we got Darcel's capable of raise dead, so fear not. But
Yeah, there's nothing you can do about that. That is not bad play. That's not.
no, exactly. That's you were going to step in between. That he would have killed Darcel too.
Plus 96.
4 times damage. He's got plus 24 with his heavy
go in
pick.
to fight. Well, I mean, I had 1 hit point damage, so that's not exactly a problem. So, yeah.
Yeah, heavy picks and scythes are about the most dangerous weapon, and he's got improved critical.
And he's a plus 24 to hit, so.
Yeah.
Oh, Sushi's now not feeling confident.
Yeah, that's that'll shake you right there. One of your best fighters gets one-shotted by.
No, she's not the best fighter. She's like an average character at best.
Yeah, she's.
Yeah.
Oh, she's front line with Rampa and Sushi.
Yeah.
100%.
No, Sushi does like hundreds of points of damage, and Rampa does trips and hundreds of points of damage. She's like average, so yeah, no big deal.
Yeah.
Gives me a chance to roll a new character.
No, we're gonna res. We're gonna res you.
Yeah. Raised deads are available at this point, so.
You may be missing a spleen and 3 toes.
Yeah. Alandril.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20. I kind of want to get over to just behind it and flank this was giant number 3. So I gotta be probably.
So you'd have to tumble through. Oh, unless which way did you want to go around?
I would go
down south.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then up to. I guess that's only flank because Alexis is Sasha.
Actually, one down would be a flank.
One down should do it.
One down would do it. Yeah.
Okay. And so you're gonna need 1 tumble for that?
Yeah,
2?
just 1.
Okay.
See if you beat it.
Okay. Hopefully I roll higher than a 3 this time.
Yeah, you got to beat a 30. So.
50-50. Yeah, there we go. See.
There we go. Okay, you made it.
So then it's gonna be 1 shot again, right? Because I moved. And okay, where is it? So plus 2 to this, right? Oops, what? Plus 23, plus 2. And the kukri. Why is it doubling? What the heck is going on here?
That's because the first one was a crit.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay, that makes more sense. And then it's not, it's just a regular hit then, right?
Yep.
Okay.
20 and then 2 1s.
Max damage. 14. Oh, plus the
Yeah, sneak attack.
sneak attack.
I think I've got it set up on your sheet so you can just drag and drop that too. Let's see here.
Modifiers.
Let's make sure that we've got. Is it more than 3d6? It should be.
Yeah, I think it's 4 now.
46. Okay. Let me fix that. 1 second. Yep, 46 precision. If you open up the wheel, it'll say 46 precision. Just take that damage in either
The wheel.
the little wheel to the far right. It's like a gear wheel.
Okay.
And then if you open that up, you'll see flank 2, sneak attack damage 46. And then there's a little red. It looks like a kapow right beside damage. If you take that little button and drop it on the stone giant, it'll give them that damage.
So I do the wheel. It doesn't show. It just still shows us 3d6.
Right. So I'll just type in 46 there. That's not a problem.
Okay.
But
oh, you already. Okay, I see what you mean.
yeah, we already did fix it. So
There we go.
Okay, I'm not sure what happened there.
So pull it over.
Okay, so you can get yourself
Doesn't show your
targeted
sneak
too.
attack.
Yeah,
Maybe I didn't target him. That's probably what it is.
that's okay. Let's see here. So you drag the damage from the kukri. So
Okay.
on your attack sheet, actions, you'll see level 0,
Yep.
then you'll see point blank shot, sneak attack, the 3d6 damage. Let's see here. I'm gonna fix.
Yep.
Okay, so click the wheel
And
open.
there's the cast spell, and then there's.
Yeah,
click the
yeah.
wheel again.
Right down at the bottom should be the damage. You
Okay,
see it?
46. Okay, there
Yeah,
it is. Yep, got
that's
it.
what you want to drop on. Oh, I know why I couldn't change it. Sheet was locked. Gets me every time. Okay, there you go.
Okay, cool. That makes way more sense. Okay, thank you.
All right, awesome.
Awesome. C'est la vie. Boom.
All right. Rampa.
Okay. So I'm going to yell at Darcel to come back and get behind us. I'm going to move.
Yeah, Darcel's
here.
right there. He says, "What are you yelling for? I'm right here. I can't get behind you. You just moved away."
I'm going to come here because that way we can both attack it when he gets up here.
Okay. Yeah,
And I'm going to ready an action to trip it when it gets in range.
okay. Yeah, Darcel looks shaken. He's like, "I think she's dead."
Yeah.
More
Because-
accurately, that half is dead. That half is dead.
How much did they put you in the
Problem I have is if I
negative?
try and go at it,
Ooh,
we
25.
can't get Sushi in as well because she's a 3x3. Okay,
Not
so
a-
I'm ready.
Okay. Sasha and Sushi.
All right, I tap Sushi's shin, and she heals. How much work? Did that show up? Didn't show up, did it?
I don't think so.
Let's try it again. All right, there she goes. She heals 26, so that leaves her 11. All right, she enshrouds herself in darkness, so 20-foot radius. And goes over here.
Okay.
So the darkness goes with her. The Stone Giant 3 could technically take a AO if he wants.
Oh yeah, he will. So Stone Giant 3.
Oh, let me put the total concealment.
He still had power attack on. He rolled as a 1 anyway.
Okay. All right. So now I got total conceal on her. All right, and then she takes a not quite as good vital slam at him.
Okay. Oh, I didn't even do the vital strike damage. It was another D8.
Oops. Did I have my vital strike correct?
So another 7
see.
points to Alexis. Sorry.
Oh, that's
That wasn't even a vital strike. I totally forgot to roll the extra damage.
yeah. Well, it's anyone who took that would have died. There's no one that would have survived that.
No.
You are correct.
Uh,
All right, so she then attacks that guy. It's a hit.
It's a hit.
And does that to him. All right, and she's in darkness. And I'm going to just sort of lead from the rear.
All right. Stone Giant number 2. In the fog. Takes a 5-foot step. Put him actually in the square, man. 5-foot step to there. And attacks Alandril. So Alandril has not total concealment, but concealment. 20% mischance on both of these. Attacks. And he's got his power attack rolling. You've been warned. Okay, so roll the mischance. 23. That's a hit. See how it comes up. Oh. 25. Stone Giant number 3 swings at Rampa.
Now it skipped over Alexis' turn, but not.
Oh yeah, that's right. Naughty is still in the fight. She does, yes.
Looking at.
Just to make a will save to see if she's able to go on.
Like,
see if the grief is too much for her.
well,
No.
or
She can't see.
She can sense it.
Yeah. She's gonna redo her performance to give everybody a buff. So
All right,
I
excellent.
think that fell off. So yeah. I guess she heard Alexa take a hit, but technically she doesn't know she's dead. I mean, unless
Well, she heard
rolls down the
Rampa's,
floor.
or she heard Darcel say, "I think she's dead."
Yeah.
We panicked before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I need to do target allies. I guess we're buffing Sundancer, who's not here. Sundancer would be very sad.
It's a good thing he hasn't been summoned. He might not even know. Sundancer doesn't need to know about this.
Yeah. I didn't train you to take a nap. Did both get put on?
I think just the competence bonuses went on. I don't think there's any
Here we go.
charm spells.
There's no fear, but it's
No.
just there in case it happens.
Yeah, for sure.
You never know. But
True
it's
enough.
on there, and that's so. That's her move action, and I think she's probably okay staying where she's at. She's not wanting to get in the middle of this stuff.
Okay.
So I guess maybe take a 5-foot step back.
All right.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
So Stone Giant 3 is going to take a 5-foot diagonal step. And attack Rampa. Full attack, power attack on. Ooh, I saw 19 there. Miss. Ratatouille. He's got something going on here. He's like, I hear that right? I would normally use if I was Ratatouille, I'd probably drop this guy in an acid pit, but I don't want to use up his He's up his stuff, and his disguise is still working, so he's going to lay low and assess the situation. Stone Giant number 6. You'll throw a rock at Rampa. $25 is a miss. Darcel. Darcel's in the dark now, so he's going to... his spiritual weapon will continue to attack Stone Giant number 3. And the iterative attack. Or Stone Giant number 6, pardon me. And Darcel's just going to get to the edge of the darkness, peek out.
Want to see if the action is better on the one side versus the other.
Yeah, he doesn't want to go to the...
Where's the safest spot?
Yeah, it's definitely not the other way, that's for sure. All right, Galenmere. Do I want to put on power attack? Is the question. So let's see here. You can surrender and serve Mokmurian, or you will die here, as I have said. Oh shit, I forgot to put that on him.
He says, I accept your surrender.
You should have had that on too. So let's see here. We're going to... Yeah, he's not going to bother with power attack against these feeble interlopers. He doesn't even need to use it. So he's going to... He doesn't have blind fight. I don't think.
He's going to have a 50% miss chance.
He's going to have to live with that. Okay, so we got 38 as a hit.
No. Oh, yes. Sorry, I thought you meant percent. But
No.
Yes, 38 is it.
Okay, so that is just this.
Okay.
And take a 5-foot step back. Oh, I actually had to 5-foot step in to do that, so I believe. Did I 5-foot step in already? Can't remember.
I don't think you did.
I don't think I did either. So I'm going to 5-foot step out of the darkness. Alandril.
Okay. So I'm going to use...
So you're in a
dual
fog
attack on
cloud.
him.
You're in a fog cloud right now. So,
I'm
yeah.
going 5 foot down.
So everything has a 20% miss chance in this fog cloud. Unless
20%
you have,
chance, miss chance.
if you have blind fight, you can roll it twice.
Did I take blind fight? I bet you I didn't. Ability.
Darcel threw up that fog cloud because there was a bunch of giants coming through and they were getting ready to throw rocks.
Just remember, it's 80% hit chance.
Yeah, it's...
Yeah. No, I'm still going to attack. I was just wondering if I had blind
Yep, no, we had
fight.
blind fighting you.
You're not. Okay, cool beans.
So you got the
Right,
flank,
so-
so don't forget your +2 to hit.
+2, but I'm going to be -2 because I'm going to do dual attack and I get 2 attacks this turn.
Oh, okay.
So
Cool.
So it'll be...
And you're hasted, so you get an extra attack at your highest.
Oh, even better. Okay, so the 3 so it'll be
Oh, got haste.
okay. So let's do the first attack. 2.
Hit.
Okay. And then so that'll be damage on that one. Plus
What you can do is you can turn on your sneak attack damage on the combat tracker.
right, I should have done that, dropped and dragged it over, right?
No, it's already in there. You should be able to turn it on.
Just activate it.
Oops. Okay, combat tracker.
Open up all the different effects.
Modifiers. No. Effects.
Effects is the little man second from the right. I can flip it on for you for now.
Yeah, if you don't mind.
Yep, there we go. It's active.
Thanks.
So,
yeah, you found it.
everything that you roll damage now should have the 46 attached to it.
Okay, so I'll just do this one into it this time.
Yep, there we go. All right, nicely done.
So first attack, so this one will be my
Second.
offhand kukri.
Okay,
yeah.
you got 2 hits there, so let's do another damage for that one too.
Okay. With the +2 or the +1 kukri? +1.
You got a +2 and a +2. Yeah, so both with the +2 are hits.
Okay.
There we go.
Yep.
All right.
And then the kukri.
Plus, yep.
That
So
hits as
hit.
well.
Yep.
And then I guess the kukri's gone twice, and then so one more kukri at full. Is that right?
Yeah, one more with the +2. At the top. So how you do that is,
Just put in the modifier.
don't even have to put in the modifier. You see the +2 kukri. You'll see the little sword, and then there'll be +17, +12. If you just click on the +17, that'll just do the one attack.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And that hits as well, I assume.
Yep, that's definitely a hit. This might do it. Nope. Stone Giant 3. He's getting close. He's wobbling.
I find
Oh, got 1 hit point left.
Oh, you son of
I was going to say, how is he still up?
no. I'll point at Rampa and say, he did it. And then, that's what
I get blamed for everything. It's okay. All right.
Finish him.
Well, I will
Sweep the
I
leg.
don't have a choice. It's going to be a waste, but I'll hit him
Sweep the
anyway.
leg.
No, I'm just going to hit him the first time.
That's a hit. How low can he go? -30. That'll kill him.
Nice.
I'm going to take a 5-foot step in.
Yeah. And continue.
I'm going to try and
Oh, you know what we didn't do is the 20%
Trip
miss
him.
chances.
I know I gotta do that all shit.
That's okay. I'll
Okay,
just
let me
do them.
that. Okay. That one would have missed.
Would have missed. Rapid still did 30 points of damage, so
Okay, so it'll wash.
I'm pretty sure it's a wash.
Okay, thanks for that though.
No problem. Rampa.
34. I will try percentiles.
Yeah. I should put
Highest hit.
I should just put concealment on everybody who's in there. That way we just does it automatically.
Okay.
Ah, you missed.
16. Oh, the one that must have been. Oh, right.
No, 16 was
No,
the
I didn't.
percentile.
Yeah, I know, but I get blind fighting.
Oh, that's right. Son of a gun.
So on his way down, I will try and hit him.
Okay.
Secondary attack.
There's a hit. 20%.
Yep.
It's a hit.
Takes 29 damage.
He sure does.
Nice.
And that's me done. I'm not hasted, am I?
You sure are.
You are. You get one more.
Everybody was.
All right.
Should have it
I
on
didn't
you.
realize it.
Yeah, it shows. It shows
Yep.
in the combat tracker.
20.
20's a
20
miss.
misses anyway. That's why I haven't been using it. I
No, you-
can't hit with it.
You hadn't been taking multiple attacks. You've been kind of maneuvering around. Everybody
Yeah, I know.
has.
All right, so that's me done.
All right. Sasha and Sushi. I really want to see what Sasha's turn in. I'm not worried about Sushi.
I'll come and help you out, Sushi, in a minute, but we have big bad boys back here too.
Give the darkness speech from Dark Knight Returns. You only adopted the dark. I wish I could do the Bane voice.
Yeah, that's cool.
Have you guys ever seen Bane Cat?
No.
Some dude put a Bane mask on his cat and it was doing all the dialogue.
That's amazing.
It's so funny. Ooh. And you think this gives you power over me? It was pretty good coming from a cat.
Yeah, of course. With all that attitude, it's great.
Yeah. He didn't go down, Sush. In fact, he's barely in the red.
Red is still good.
Yeah, red is good. It's better than orange, which is better than yellow. But
Which is better than green.
not too many people could stand up to that onslaught.
Sorry, I was on mute. I don't see that giant, do I? Giant 2?
Yeah, you do. Oh, no, he's in fog.
All right, then that is it for us, and disappointing.
Actually, from there, can you see Giant 6? You can definitely hear Giant 6. Sasha can.
I can't. I can't see. I can see 2 on the map, but 6 is
6.
cut off by the POV.
You've seen rocks flying out of there.
All right. Well, then I can see it from here. Let me just. I'll just. Do I really want to antagonize him?
Yeah, you've seen some rocks flying out of there.
Possibly
I don't
not.
know if that's what you want to do or not.
Oh, the answer's no.
Oh, with an acid splash? I thought you were going to bust
Yeah.
out one of your wands.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, I forgot. Let me look at my wand. Anyway, that's it for me.
Okay.
want to
Let's see.
thank your
Stone Giant
touch.
number 2. Is he prone?
Yep.
Okay, so let's put prone on him. So he's going to stand up from prone. Go ahead.
Actually, if he stands up, I don't get an attack. Concealment, any kind of concealment eliminates an AO,
Oh, okay.
and he's under 20% concealment.
All right. Appreciate your honesty. And he takes a swing at you. Does keep him from having a full attack. Just handy.
Well, that's part of the idea of doing
Yeah.
that.
Naz, are you in the house?
I'm here.
All right.
I'm here.
Okay.
Yeah, don't forget he has a character, a secondary character. You went
Oh,
past-
yes, that's right. Sorry, Nadia. While Nadia is going, I'll give you the lowdown. In the room that you're in right now, there's 5 dwarves in cages. And
Yeah, I remember.
your ruse is held. You haven't done anything to break your disguise as the kobold barbarian.
Okay.
So you got Stone Giant number 6 has been firing rocks up the tunnel, And there's a lot of stone giants dying so far, but you heard it through on the comm that Darcel thought that Alexis was dead.
Hey. Okay.
So that's where you're at. Nadia.
Does Nadia have a clear shot at Stone Giant 2? I know it's in the.
He's
mist
in the
and
fog, so.
that would be a percent miss chance or not a zero?
Yeah, because you can't really see him in the fog.
I understand, but can she make an attack or not at all?
If you move into the fog, you can physically make an attack.
Okay.
Range attack, he can't throw a ranged item out at you, and you
Okay. That
where?
answers what I want. And
doesn't
I
have
think
line
that
of
she-
sight.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's okay. Everyone's still hasted and everyone's still buffed, so.
You know that
yeah.
that Sasha just potentially exposed himself.
There's nothing Nadia can do about that.
You're not picking your words well tonight.
Nadia's not going to take a bullet for Sasha? What kind of friend is that? Take a boulder for him.
It would probably put her down. So,
Yeah. All right.
I mean, I still want turns, but this particular turn, I guess she'll just hide.
I was going to drop the acid pit last round,
Yeah.
Naz, but I didn't want to spoil it
when
for
the
you.
buff ticks away, she'll jump in and refresh. So that's it.
Sure
So
thing.
I'll roll a stealth check. So someone has to actually roll a perception to see her. Stealth,
Mm. Mm.
and then
That's the spot.
there you go. Just kind of tucking against the wall, this where this little curve is, sort of hugging it a little bit.
Sure thing.
Stay hidden.
Do you want to drop the save on him, or do you want me to roll it, Naz?
I'll do it.
All right.
Where is-
Congratulations, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
That is a failure. Stone Giant number 6. Probably does not
Yeah,
have.
don't try and buy a house in Santa Monica. They're expensive.
Take your word for it. I'm sure it's nice.
Nice. All right. So he's in the pit. I guess a climb check, right? Good luck.
Good luck, buddy.
Yep. He does have decent climb. It gives him something to do. Darcel. Darcel. The spiritual weapon stays on him, which is handy. It's a miss. Okay. Darcel will move up to here and give Rampa a heal spell. Rampa's hurt, isn't he? No, Rampa's not hurt. It's Alandril that was hurt.
Yeah, it was me.
Back down. There you go.
Well, Alexis has an injury.
Yeah,
Takes more to cure light wounds, so
that's a catastrophic injury.
Nice.
It's only one hit. Should be easy to heal
true.
one hit.
We I figured out how to do the bonus spells, or the bonus damage back. It's going to give you a cure moderate.
Okay.
So this should heal the proper amount with the empower feature on there. 19 back. Yep, perfect.
Nice.
Galen Mir. got rocked by Sushi, so. %, or 50% miss chance. Oh, you put it on. Good. That saves me. That saves you 2
Yep.
hits
What a shame.
and about 70 points of damage.
Yeah, I'm relying on the luck of the shadow right now.
It's not a bad idea. Alandril.
Okay.
So you see, Darcel says, "Don't go to the south. There's a pit."
Okay. I'll go north then. 5.
You can kind of make out shapes.
I'm gonna tumble in if I
Okay.
can see him. If I can see him. If I can't, then I won't. Then I'll just.
I think
you don't need to tumble in. You don't get an AOO if you're in cover.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Cover
so,
negates AOs. Unfortunately, I'd love it if it didn't.
So I'll get there. Was this gonna have sneak? Yeah, you will get it from here, right?
Yep,
From-
definitely. You guys can draw a
Yeah, from
straight line
Rampa.
between Rampa and yep.
Okay. Excellent.
Just the one attack though.
Yep. Of course. Yep. Why are you doing it twice?
Because you're rolling the actual the attack button instead of the number. So if you wanted to attack with just like the plus 17, you just click on the
Okay.
plus 17. That's still a hit though. 26 is a hit. That's the proper one.
Okay. And then we'll do the 20%.
Yes, that's right too.
Show up for you? No.
17.
No good. Okay. Next turn.
Rampa.
All right. Well, I'll take a 5-foot step there. Make it nice and easy. I can still try and trip him. And I will do that first of all. Oh, no, because it... oh, that's right. It doesn't provoke, does it? Oh, I just hit him twice.
No, but you'd still get better attacks. It would help your second and third attack. But you wouldn't do damage on your first. We could just get prone to...
Yep. I'm pretty good hit. I'll just hit him.
First one is a miss, but the second one is a...
Hit.
Both say miss. Hang on a second. That can't be right. Oh, you're attacking yourself.
That's why.
At Rampa. So let me see if these these should hit.
Okay, hang on.
Yeah, so they both hit. Yeah, you
I
had
thought
your,
I'd attacked it.
you had your,
Right.
you had yourself and the stone giant. Or
All
just
right, I'm
yourself.
taking myself off now. Okay.
Okay, both
so
both are hits.
All right, so that damage. Five.
All right.
And my hasted
And
attack.
haste attack for all the marbles. That'll do it.
Okay, now, before I'll roll those in. Now let me do my 20%.
Okay. Yeah, to see if they...
There's
You got to roll under 20 twice, so the chances of that happening aren't great.
first one's okay.
Second one's okay.
Yep.
No. Oh yeah, 20%. Yeah.
Yep.
And third one's
Good,
okay.
good.
Yep.
All right. So he...
So he's a former hill giant then,
No, stone giant.
or stone giant.
Got promoted.
Yeah, he did.
Can't see the grease spot from in the fog stain.
Yeah.
Sasha.
And I'll yell
All
at
right.
Alandril. The other way. There's another one. Any more in that
Sushi.
area? You can't see either.
Sushi is hungry at this huge height. She bites his head. All right, and then decides she wants to pull some flesh off. Grabs one arm. Oh,
Ooh, too bad.
it's covered in blood. Wasn't able to grab it. But the other arm is fine. And then gores him with her horns.
It's a miss.
Nope. And then a couple of slams, one normal, one with haste.
Miss.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, you've been rolling really
And
well.
There's a hit.
Oh, he's
I'm not
teetering.
I'm not gonna antagonize the guy with the sash. So that'll be it. We'll have to go another round with these things.
All right, Nadia.
Looks like the stuff's still on everybody, so she'll stay put this round.
Okay.
And next round she'll recharge. When the lingering performance runs out.
All righty. Rata. You've seen this guy try to climb the walls. 32 is the best he can do. You don't know if he's got a decent chance to get out or not. He's taking some damage.
Anybody need help?
Sushi's
Yes.
in the fight of her life. Everybody else seems to be pretty good. You just saved
Alandril got hit.
saved
He
Sasha
got healed.
Yeah, I'm okay now.
and
that's
Darcel
Yeah.
with that acid pit.
Where is Sushi?
Sushi is in the middle of that blue circle in the darkness.
Oh,
Yeah, she's doing her darkness thing. She's dueling down with the general of the stone giants.
hmm.
He's got a mixture of her blood and his blood all over the place.
Poof over.
Oop.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I see the bad guy. Okay.
So that's darkness through there.
I have dark vision. Does that help, or is it magic darkness?
No, it
It's
helps.
it's magic darkness, but it takes it down to what?
low light.
Never know exactly how this works.
It's like a darkness spell of her level. I still have it up.
Because the stone giant has dark vision too, so if he's got total concealment against Sushi, you would have total concealment against you.
Yeah.
And a magic missile, or I can't see him.
You can do an area of effect on the other side of the darkness. You're savvy enough to know how far the darkness goes.
Okay, I'm a smart dude. What am I? 24 intelligence.
Yeah, and you can roughly gauge 40 feet from where the darkness starts, and then beyond that, like say if with a pinger, you'd pick maybe somewhere like in here, somewhere like that.
Okay, I do that. The fireballs.
Okay.
Is it one guy in there or two?
Yeah, just Gallenmere. That's the only guy.
Gallenmere. Come here, Gallenmere.
$22 is a success. Let me see if he has
Jeez.
evasion.
Oh, he'd be sneaky if he had evasion.
Yeah, I don't think he does. It's not. Yep. He can half damage. Yep. So half damage will kill him.
Yes.
Nice. Let's see what he would have done against.
Huzzah.
Just curious, just to see how this attack would have went.
It says creatures with dark vision can see in dim light or darkness without penalty.
Okay. So he shouldn't have been shooting miss chances.
No.
All right. That's
Let me
okay.
make sure there's nothing else here.
You just saved Sushi 56 points of damage.
Ooh.
Or 66 points of damage.
Oh wait, hold on. Shadow. No, I do have shadow concealment. It's a eidolon ability.
Yeah, does it?
So it is 50% miss chance.
Okay, cool.
Uh,
Good that we did it right.
Wow, Sushi would have
Instead
been
of
missed.
20. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's still missed.
Okay, cool. That was just that was pie in the sky stuff. Just rolling to see what would have happened. So Ratatouille potentially saved Sushi too, as well as Sasha from the. Okay, so we're gonna say this guy gets. What do I need to roll to get out of that pit? Not a NAS?
18.
Just an 18?
30.
Oh, 30. Okay.
30. So yeah.
I'll just roll a few times. I'm assuming you guys are still going to have... There we go.
Oh, he's out.
Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3... We've got the spiritual weapon still attacking him and the acid still going. He's got 60 hit points left.
How are
So
these?
let's see here.
That'd be 8 of these.
I'm pretty sure Darcel's probably finish him off. So 19. So let's call it 20. So you got to do 40 points of
there's one more.
damage.
One more.
Okay. So 30 points damage. Okay. So that'd have been a hit. I'll just roll 4. So 3 of those, and then 4 of these. That one's a miss. So 5 hits. So 1, so 8. Yeah, that's enough. Okay.
Yay.
All right. Let's see here. So I will party sheet some items. You guys might want to figure out some kind of plan for Alexis.
Oh, is his items in the party sheet?
I'm going to put them in there now.
No,
Alexis's items.
But
We're putting Alexis's items in the party sheet.
we,
All right, we need to get Alexis to.
Yeah.
Darcel can cast Raise Dead, right?
Yeah.
I
But
think so.
tomorrow. He didn't have it.
Yeah, and you need to. I think you need 5,000 gold piece diamond or something.
Yeah, he's got that.
Yeah, we got that.
He does have that. You guys prep for that. So he
Alright,
took
let's find
Flame Strike and Insect Plague today. So let's see here. So Galenmere had some good gear. So let me just identify it. And don't forget, you guys are still under the effect of the Windwalk spell. So you can turn into... I don't know how that's going to work with... maybe Ratatouille can teleport or something like that with Alexis's body.
Alexis goes in a bag of holding.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Just carcass now.
So let's see. Galenmir's gear was a +1 light steel shield with large size, so basically a +1 shield. +2 breastplate, large. +3 heavy pick, large. Cloak of elven kind. He's got oil of darkness, potion of gaseous form. He drank that potion of heroism already. So I'll delete that. Okay. All right. You guys going to wind walk out of here, or are you going to go a certain way, or... Because you guys kind of came in through like a sort of a side door, back door. You're pretty much invisible, basically, when you're wind walking, if that's something that you wanted to do.
Is there anything interesting on these giants in the big creep?
No, they just had large great clubs.
Yeah. And that's what was he using though? He was using the pick or something.
He was using a +3 heavy pick.
Well, that's worth something.
Yeah, I threw it in
I
the.
can use it.
It's in the party.
Yeah.
sheet.
Oh, you put it in there. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a large size.
If,
Yeah. No, I didn't say we're going to use it, but it's worth a lot of money.
Yeah, definitely.
Gold.
Probably
sorry.
already used up the teleports, huh, Ratatouille?
No, not today. I think you guys wind walked today. He teleported yesterday to go to Magnemar to get the scrolls. And then today you guys wind walked to the both sets of caves. So you still got about, I don't know, 8 or 9 hours left on that wind walk. So you can definitely wind walk out of here. And Darcel can raise you tomorrow. Or you can keep adventuring right now. Or you can wind walk out a different way, and I'll give you information.
Okay, this is the top. No, sorry, this is the bottom one, right? Of the two caves.
This is the top one of the 2 caves.
Oh, the top one of the caves.
Top
Oh,
one.
right, just the one just under the castle.
Yeah.
Okay. And when we search the areas, we don't find anything of interest in any of the areas.
Yeah, and the other, well, there was there's the matter of the 5 dwarf prisoners in the cages. I'll give you the description of that room one more time. That's the room where Ratatouille was, to the south. That's the armory.
Yep.
And you notice that the guys from the room with the beds and stuff, they were shouting down the hall in the other direction. Not towards where the big bad guy came from, but the other way. And the big guy seemed to come on his own. So the armory room was the walls of this room have been chiseled away, made almost regular. 4 anvils stand in the middle of the room, while to the south burns a bright forge fire. Immense bellows stand near a row of low iron cages, each featuring a filthy mound of straw. The bellows handles extend through the cages, allowing anyone imprisoned within to work the bellows without the necessity of leaving their confines. And there's a dwarf in each one of those. To the north, mounds of steel and broken and bent pieces of dozens of weapons await work. There is nothing of interest in that pile. I'm going to say that's where Ratatouille was, and he was checking it out for magic as he was getting those guys to go forward and get in the fight.
This is the
I'm not
forge
sure I
here,
understand.
right?
Yeah, there's
Forge fires here.
Yeah, there's
Okay.
a bunch. I think there's 4 or 5 of them around.
So the dwarves were just repairing weapons, is what they were doing?
They were working the bellows while the giants were repairing the
Oh,
weapons.
okay.
They're in chains. So
They're-
see if Alandril can get them out of their chains.
Yeah, it's a simple matter to open those
Okay.
cages. I wouldn't even make you roll for it. I think the DC is like 15 or
Cages,
something like that.
Okay. Cool.
They are in pretty bad shape. They're exhausted. They offer to help you fight. They're just like first level dwarven warriors.
Just tell them to get the hell out of here.
How are you going to get them out?
Good question.
Well, we can lower them down now, but does Darcel have a channel energy?
Yeah. I think he's got one left.
So that'll give them some hit points. And then we can lower them down to the riverbed, and they can go from there. They can take some of the simple weapons that are sitting here.
You don't forget you bypassed a whole bunch of red caps in the caverns that you came through. Yeah, you killed a bunch of them, but Ratatouille tricked
that's right.
one of the remaining ones into showing them the way, and that was the squeezing passages where you had to basically fight them on their ground, and you were having a tough time with it. So I'll do the channel positive energy on everybody. Where's Darcel?
All right. Well, let's get him out. Let's get our buddy.
Target friendly units.
Get him rezzed.
Yep. Just want to know how you're going to do that, though.
Can we get these dwarves out with the flying thing, or no? That's just
You can get them out, but you can't get them out if you're going to wind walk, because obviously that spell's already been cast.
all right. So, did we come in at a higher level with the wind walk? We flew into one of the tunnels, right?
Yeah, you flew into both tunnels.
Okay. So why don't we? Sush can fly them down one at a time to the ground. Give them a handful of bananas or rations and say, "See ya." And then we'll go somewhere safe to.
When we bypassed the red caps, this was in this tunnel area in here, right?
That was the one way back.
Yeah.
Yep.
But we don't have they weren't down the riverbed. If we get them down, fly them down to the riverbed, they should be fine.
No, but you have to go through the red caps tunnels to get to the river.
Yep.
From in here.
And let's just use a teleport. Get everybody out. How many people can you get?
I think it was 5.
Yeah, we got too many dwarves.
You could theoretically teleport all the dwarves out, and then
and then he can walk back.
Then the windwalkers could windwalk back.
Yep. All right, that sounds like a plan.
If he has that capability, I don't know. I don't know if Ratatouille wants to spend a half an hour with a bunch of dirty dwarves waiting for you guys to show up.
Kidding? You'll get a head start on the drinks.
That's right.
That's funny. Yeah, I'll take everybody.
Okay. See, can you take 5 dwarves?
I don't think so. Let's see.
What if we stack them?
Everybody else can get out with windwalk. You can windwalk through the caves. That's not a problem. You can also windwalk around this facility, but if you get caught somehow, however, I don't know how that would work, but you might get information. Oh, you definitely get information.
3 people.
3 people.
3 people.
You make these dwarves draw straws?
Well, okay. Guys, you all fight, and the last 3 standing.
Nice.
Yeah. We're taking tryouts.
Yeah.
Well, technically, how many teleports do you have today, Naz?
1.
Just one? Okay.
You just need to leave. You don't need to.
Yeah, they don't need to get. They don't want to come back.
Does it matter?
They don't want to come back.
Does it matter what size they are? Like, could you take more smaller creatures?
Smaller. No, I looked at that.
Well, they're medium.
I do have invisibility sphere if we want to go out with these guys the way we came in. Just huddle close.
Mhm.
How long? Because it took about 20, 25 minutes for you guys to navigate those tunnels. And and don't forget you had a red cap guide for the back half of that trip. It's an absolute labyrinth in there. I'm not sure
Well, if
you
we just
can
camp,
remember the way.
you think we could safely camp out here? Get
Definitely,
Alandril rezzed?
definitely not.
No?
No, the guys in the room to the east were shouting to somebody that there was intruders, and I'll give you the description for that room. Tunnel widens here into a gallery, the walls of which are streaked with glittering veins of mica. To the north, 4 large mounds of fur have been arranged, a nimbus of bones and bits of half-eaten food lie strewn around each. And those were the guys that were shouting in the opposite direction of the fight that there was intruders before joining in.
Well, you guys are barely touched. Why don't y'all just finish clearing the room and then worry about resing Alexis later?
Yeah, this area is cleared for now, but I have to be able to like rest.
Right.
Wait,
So
Darcel has a
the only person
scroll.
really took any damage was Alexis. Everyone else is fine. You guys should still stay here and finish what we're doing.
Actually, I
Stay on
see
mission.
a scroll of raised dead on Darcel.
Oh, okay.
So if we can use the scroll, then
I'll
we're
make
good.
it happen.
Okay. Scroll of Raised Dead. And he also has a scroll of Restoration, too,
There you go.
which gets rid of the negative levels.
Problem solved.
Problem solved. Okay.
Here's a few Band-Aids and a bottle of Bactine. You're good as new.
Let me use your
Little-
resources here.
Fix Vapor Rub on you.
Yeah. Open those nostrils and you're all set.
All right. We'll fan out and collect your toes and fingers and other things.
I
that were
think you
knocked
come
out.
back with like 8 hit points or something like that. What level are you guys? 10? 10 or 11?
10, so it's 10.
10 hit points. Okay. And then I'll start doing some heals. Used up the last of the what are they called? Channels. So let's start with
Well, keep in mind, Nadia has some healing and Alexis has some healing. But there is a roll you got to make to see if she remembers any prepared spells. But it didn't say anything about, like, lay on hands.
yeah, it's okay. You can okay, so he's going to do a mass cure light wounds. To start us off. It's 25 back for everybody. That should get all of the
Alexis's wounds disappeared.
what happened there?
We got
I
a
didn't
lot of.
remove it. Yeah. It was 130 was the number. I'll just put it in there. And then, well, I don't know if it's letting me. There we go.
No, it was I changed it to 10 hit points. No, it should have been
I'm
that's why. So it should have been 88. Okay, so 88 minus
Yeah,
25 is 63. Okay, that's what happened. Everybody else should be
look-
pretty good.
I'm looking at all of our equipment. And I see a bunch of potions, and I see one thing in here that says Rampa owes 20 PP Alandril.
Correct.
All right.
Oh, you how much?
20 PP.
20 platinum? That's
Yeah.
like 200. All right, let me see what I've got.
And we'll get rid of control water and do
I thought I might have paid that, but maybe I didn't.
There's
Oh.
a wand. We got wands of cures too. So there's
let's use up some spells
Darcel's
first.
swimming in
Yeah.
wands.
Exactly. And he's got
All right.
these spells are kick ass too. I like rolling with the new empower feature.
Okay.
Look at that one.
So Dan, add 20 PP to your treasury. I've taken it off mine,
One
and then
more.
get rid of that IOU.
Well, we don't want Darcel using all of it.
He
on
does.
Alexis
He
and then
he
not having
basically
anything.
got you halfway back with one spell.
We're swimming in this stuff. We're fine.
And this one
All right.
here.
And then how much does she owe for the freaking diamond?
It's party treasure.
It was in the scroll. She used the scroll. And
Could have been anybody died.
yeah,
I wouldn't worry about it.
there we go. Resources are all taken care of.
I say that as the squishiest. Yeah, I say it as the squishiest person because I'll probably be.
She barely took any damage. It was just, I don't know. This is the third time she's gone one hit down.
No, Sushi actually, if Ratatouille hadn't saved Sushi would have died there too.
Yeah.
Is that a real death, or does this go poof till tomorrow? I mean,
Till
Yeah.
tomorrow.
yeah. So that's not really a death. Yeah.
Hey, it still hurts.
Or it doesn't.
It still
One less
stings my
fighter.
ego. All right. And I mean, other than a scroll and stuff like that, a couple things. Still has plenty of resources.
So I don't have
left.
to pay anything.
No.
No, he had
You're
the
good.
scroll and
And we took care of the negative levels.
yeah, he had a restoration spell of his own, and so it's only 100 gold pieces for the diamond dust, and the other one was a scroll that he had on his sheet.
And so the scroll already factored in the diamond.
Exactly.
5,000.
Yep. Same with the scroll for the raised dead.
Okay.
So we are back in business. Good eye, Alex.
Yeah, I should be a rogue. I'm looking in everybody's bag.
Sasha's well, Darcel's panicking, thinking about how to, because I'm playing Darcel, panicking, thinking how he's going to move the fox to the one side of the river without putting him with the chicken, and
Besides which, if you were a real rogue, you wouldn't have been just looking in the bags. You'd have been taking stuff.
yeah. Meanwhile, Sasha's like, "Hey, what's this scroll tube that says raised dead and restoration on it?"
Yeah.
Throw it out.
Never going to need that. Yeah, throw it out.
Darcel,
All
is
right,
this
I think
yours?
we're good.
Yeah, we are good. Okay, where to?
Then we'll tell the
What about these dwarves?
to stay behind if anything happens.
How long does your invisibility spear last for?
1 minute a level.
Okay. I was thinking if it was like 10 minutes per level, these guys could just kind of hide here. Well, they said we'll go back in the cage. Why don't you promise to come back?
Okay. Promise to come back. Here's some apricots,
Some water.
1 kumquat, and 5 bananas between you.
Okay, that'll be good. My potassium's getting low. Thank you. Who are you people? Bless you.
We're the heroes of. What's the name of that thing?
I called you guys the Sandpoint 7
There you go. Okay, whatever.
because the Sihedron has 7 points. There was at 1.7
yes.
characters. But you call yourself whatever you
That's
want.
wrong.
You figure a better one than that, you can call yourself that.
We're the mystery men.
All right, where to? Like I say, they were shouting from here towards somebody, and the general did come from this direction.
I'd like to see where the general came from, but I don't care. Wherever you guys want to go.
Yeah, that's fine. Well, where are we expecting these people to come running for? He was yelling in one direction, right?
Yeah, they seem to be yelling. So probably down here somewhere. But who's to say?
Well, then I suggest we go that way.
Okay. So all right. I was just thinking the general might have more goodies.
Oh, the general was from over here, right?
Yeah, the general was.
General was where Sooth is.
Yeah,
Over here this way.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we can do that. But
All right.
if he had more people, he would have probably brought them.
Yeah.
So, but oops, hang on.
Let's just check out real quick where the general
Sure.
came.
Okay.
And then we can run back the other way. I'm guessing he didn't come down that squeeze hole, so he's probably up this way.
We can't get down this hole, right?
Well, this one is easy enough to get through, but I don't want to go through it. Hey, you can go through it.
We came through.
That's the one you
here,
came
though,
through.
didn't we?
That's the one with the red cap. Leads back to the red cap village.
Oh, it is?
No, the one where Rampa was.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, down here.
okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
that way
so
there.
This way that Sush is, that's the way he came.
Can you see the open door from where you are, Sush? Right
To
there?
the right?
To the right, yeah. Okay, so let me give you a quick description of the area to the north because there are some creatures in there that, despite what's gone on, they seem kind of, they don't really know it's, they're not arming for combat. So this huge cavern contains 4 large tables set up around a central platform, which you see 2 of the tables for sure. From the ceiling above hang carved stalactites. Some fashioned look like dangling spears, others like dragon's teeth. The flickering light of a large fire burns behind a row of stalagmites to the south. So you can see into this chamber, and you see a. See if I've. Yeah, you can see. So let's see here. 3 and 2. You should be able to see those 2 guys with Sushi.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And they're
Giant?
it looks like
Are they giant?
they're drinking beers and they're talking to other giants.
Well, we'll send the message
They're
out to
completely
the crew.
ignoring us.
Well, they can't see us, I don't think.
Let me see. How long does Sushi's darkness last for?
10 minutes, so it's probably down given the amount of time we spent.
I don't think it takes that long to cast from a scroll. Raised dead.
Okay. All right.
It might if it does take 10 minutes then, because I think that's the casting time
I
on
don't know.
normally. Raised dead.
I just assumed by the time we were chatting and freeing the dwarves and looking around and pulling the loot, 10
Okay.
minutes would have passed.
If you're not, then they could probably see you. If you're not shrouded in darkness.
Well, she will attempt to stealth.
Raised dead's only a minute, so
Minute?
yeah.
Okay. Up to you. If
So
you
I'm
want
gonna
stealth-
give you 2 minutes of darkness left.
All right, then she'll keep the darkness. Go up to kind of the edge to look in, see what else is there as stealthily as possible.
Yep. Let's give
And
us a stealth.
Report back. Okay. Stealth. Kills. Stealth. Yeesh.
Okay.
Oh, pretty good.
You can get a little bit closer if you want. You don't seem to have noticed you.
I don't want the darkness to poke into the room.
Okay, I got you. So that would be right to the edge there. You can see that these guys are definitely identified. You can see that they're definitely talking to another couple of stone giants nearby. You can actually hear them now. They're like, what was General Gallenmere? Does Sushi speak giant? Or she speak what you speak?
She speaks what I speak, and I don't speak giant.
Okay, so they're talking back and forth.
Okay. Shadow tongue, Shay, Elven, Common. Nope, no giant.
Okay. And as you pass by that other chamber, you can actually see into it. There's an actual door that was open. I think the door is like a fur that was pulled to the side. So this cavern opens out to the east onto the bony tangle of the pit floor. Okay, so you can't really see that part. Hanging dire bear fur over this exit is drawn open, but pulled shut to keep out the draft. So you can see the dire bear hide kind of like pulled to the side, almost like a curtain. From the other,
it's the general's room.
yeah, from
Yeah.
the other exit that looks out over to, and you can actually see some daylight. See, the rest of the walls are lined with furs as well, including the floor. They're piled particularly high to form a mass to the south. And it looks like what you looking through right now looks to be some kind of a secret door. And there is a bunch of trophies and stuff in there. Looks like a bunch of weapons and shields and skulls.
I thought he played Little League soccer. All right.
He's a bowler.
Lawn bowling.
So that's the
All right, well.
situation.
She'll keep an eye that way. Does some folks want to go check out his room and see if there's any magic stuff in there?
I would think you'd probably get a couple takers.
Yeah, sure. I'll go with him. I can't do anything about the magic, but I can help protect him.
All right. You protect the squishy me, and I'll do the scan. Or if Ratatouille comes in, he can easily scan.
So we've got he's got an impressive collection of scalps and war trophies, including the preserved head of a frost giant jarl, the beards of 100 dwarves, all neatly bundled and secured with a silver ring with 10 gold pieces. Darcel's not too fond of that one. Part of a marsh giant's grossly elastic but impressively tattooed hide, and bits of broken and dented breastplates from the plate armor of a dozen different warriors. They're worth a few gold pieces each, but probably not worth taking. His favorite collection is a neatly sorted grouping of 33 shields, each marked with the name of a human, elf, or dwarf hero that Galanmir defeated in combat. So you don't feel so bad, Alexis. Your shield would have been in here with everybody. 33 other people he killed. He remembers each one. Anyone who makes a DC 25 knowledge nobility check. I think that's Alexis is in there. All right. Ratatouille. Almost. Okay. So recognizes that one of the shields belonged to Anstan Jagar, Jeggare. And you remember that in Corvosa, there's a whole bunch of Jagar stuff. Like streets named after him, buildings named after. It's a famous noble family in Corvosa. The shield is magical. You identify it's a +1 arrow catching heavy steel shield. Let's see. I won't bother putting the shields and stuff like that in the party sheet, but I'll put the.
You could probably return it for a reward or something.
Yeah. Let's see here. I wonder if it says it in the. It doesn't. I would just if you ever find yourself back in Corvosa again, at some point you may or may not soon. Let's see here. There we go. Put them in the party sheet for you. The important stuff. The if you sell it back to them, I mean it's a decent shield. I don't know if anyone needs an arrow catching heavy steel shield. But if you sell it back to them, they'll give you full price for it as opposed to half price. That's the click for making the knowledge nobility check.
I'd like to transfer that property to my shield. That'd be nice.
What kind of shield do you have?
What is the mithril shield?
Yeah, be nice. I think it's +1 extra. I mean, you can in second edition you can just do it, transfer one to the other. You could add that property to it.
+2 mithril shield is what she's currently wearing. Heavy. But
Yeah, arrow catching is another +1.
yeah. Isn't arrows that doing her in though?
No, it was a heavy pick.
Did nobody take the necklace of fireballs?
Nope, still on there. Everything.
I was thinking about it, but my only problem with the necklace is the stave. I think it's the DC 14 or something.
Yeah, it's still damaged though.
Yeah, still damage.
It's
And Alandril should take the slaying arrow greater. It's toward the bottom of the list.
the undead bane, too.
All right.
Cloak of Elven Kind.
I think he's got a cloak.
I do.
Yeah, monstrous humanoids.
And undead bane arrow. Yeah, there's that one too. Arrow catching heavy steel shield.
You see, no one's taken the wax sealed tin, which contains the collection of several noses. All right.
It's tempting.
It is. It is. Nobody wants it. Okay, so it only takes you a couple minutes to sort through that stuff. You basically identify the Jaeger shield and a little bit of silver.
This looks like it was an arena.
What to the, oh, you gonna check to the outside? Oh, don't go out there. Let me give you the description before you move out there.
I'm not going to go out there. It was kind of
Yeah, you just wanted
is there a door
just
there?
wanted to have a look, right? Okay, this
Yeah.
is the pit. This is the pit that leads to the courtyard in Jorgenfist. The pit that you flew over and saw.
Okay.
A pit at the center of the fort serves as the primary entrance into the underground portion of the Stone Giant's fortress. The ramp leading down into the pit winds down to these areas. Characters who descend without stealth into the pit quickly attract the attention of blah, blah, blah. So I'm assuming you're just kind of peeking out instead of standing in the
Yep,
middle. Okay. The pit itself is 80 feet deep. The pit floor is a tangle of bones and broken bodies, a combination of humanoid, giant, and even 4 dragon corpses. 3 blues and a red, all large, are down here. Flocks of crows, buzzards, and other scavenging birds swarm over the bodies, picking at the flesh until only bones remain. An investigation of the uneaten carcasses reveals that they all have the sihedron rune carved crudely on their torsos in the case of the humanoids and the dragons, or branded on the small of the back in the case of the giants. The bodies are all that remain of... And it's fairly recent, like within the last few months. Some are just bones picked, but some are actual bodies that are being picked away. And it looks like maybe some kind of sacrificial pit. You remember seeing the Sihedron rune carved on or branded on the bodies of all the people in Corvosa to fuel Queen Iliosa's rise. And there was people being tattooed in Turtleback Ferry to fuel whoever's rise that Lucretia was working for. And we also had the people that had the Sihedron carved into them from the Skin Saw Man. I was working for the other Lamia. I forget her name off the top of my head. The very first Lamia that you killed. So, seems to be a pattern.
Okay. So the guys at the top didn't seem to care. They didn't. They knew the general was there. He must
Yeah.
have heard the general yelling.
Yeah.
So why don't we go the other way? It's just strange. But for whatever reason, it doesn't look like they think much of him.
No, they're every once in a while they'll look down the hallway, but with Sushi being in the darkness, she pretty much blocks it off, and it's kind of at the end of her dark vision anyway. So anybody who can speak giant, every
I can.
I don't know, every 10th or 15th sentence they'll say, hey, Alandril hasn't come back. I wonder if we should. If he'd have needed us, he would have yelled. You know, we're on a break. You don't be interrupted during our lunch hour.
Or in a break.
That's the worst when you're at work and they call you back before your break's over.
Yeah.
They're kind of talking like that, but they're have you seen Alandril come back? No, he must have handled it.
He stopped yelling anyway.
Yeah. Where to now?
Let's head
The
the other way
fantasy
then.
grounds is giving me all sorts of problems. I can't get back in. I've tried 3 times. I'm going to reboot my computer. I'll be back in about 2 minutes.
Sure. It had you connecting the second time there. I guess it shot you back out again?
Yeah, I'm just hanging here and not responding. It's been a while. So
Okay.
I'm just going to reboot everything and
Sure
be right
thing.
back.
Good luck.
Okay.
Yeah.
And also you can see from there, you can see, can you see the other exits and stuff like that on the map? Let me just click on you and see what I can see. Yeah, you can see at the bottom of the ramp, there's like a little passageway. Let me get the pinger out. So there's a little passageway there that you could actually enter the bottom of the pit from the ramp, and then it kind of swoops all the way around to the left. You can actually see there is, because it's daylight in here, you can see some entrances of caves along the walls. And you can see beyond the, from there, like up
But
here,
does this look
there's
like
a passageway.
Does this look like it's some sort of combat arena, or does it look like more like a pit that people get thrown down and they shoot them?
Yeah. But then there's also 4 dragon bodies down here. And obviously they can fly, so.
Did anybody? But do they look like they've been slain? Like get wounds on them and everything, or are they just bones now?
There's enough of bodies to make a. It looks like they were killed with magic, some kind of death magic.
Ouch.
Because you don't see like their throats aren't cut or heads aren't chopped off or anything like that.
And there's no wounds, big slashes on the bodies or anything.
No, and they're not burned or anything like that. I'll have like a look of horror on their face.
They didn't drop into an acid pit.
No.
Okay.
But that's definitely leads up to the courtyard up above.
Yep. I'm not sure we want the courtyard. We want to get into the castle and find the big boy, don't we?
Yeah.
The courtyard may get us there, but it may get us there with a whole whack of others. I can't believe that would be unguarded.
I think after that last battle, we probably have enough HP to level after a good rest.
Let's see here.
HP, XP.
Let's have a look. See if I already had it on there. We get the Pick Guardian Barracks, the General's Lair. I have to do the Armory. It's already... Okay, it's already on there. Yep, you are correct.
If we want any big battles.
Yeah. Well, we can we can still wind walk, right? So we can
Yeah.
wind walk down to the tunnel down below,
You already did.
because that one didn't go anywhere. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, the one up above the spiders, right?
You're in the one up above with the spiders.
With the spiders.
The one down below was the wyverns. It didn't seem to go
Right.
anywhere.
Right. And so that should be a place that nobody is likely to get there because it's still off the ground.
Yeah, and you also had wherever your camp spot was, but that was on the other side of the pass.
Right.
And we got those dwarves we need to do something with.
Give them supplies for a few days. Let them ride it out in the cage.
More bananas and raspberries. By the time we're done with this, they should be
Yeah.
free.
It's a bologna sandwich.
Yeah. Bag of Cheez-Its to split.
Don't get caught though. Where to? What would you like to do? Would you like to level up first, or would you like to just keep going? Go for a bit? Why don't we go for a bit till the end of the night, and then you guys can level up?
Yeah, sure.
Level up? What?
Yeah, you guys have enough to level up.
That's amazing.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
12th level?
Well,
You were
let's
close
head
last
back
time.
this way
No,
then.
11th level, right?
11th level.
Yeah.
Yeah, 11th level.
Oh, 11. 11th level. Oh, boy.
Yeah, that's
the
6th level
game breaker.
spells.
Well,
Next
12
level
is the game
spell.
breaker.
For the win.
Oh.
What is it, Ratatouille? What's the one? What are you going to drop on me?
No, it's a friendly game.
No, I know.
It's a friendly game.
I'm asking for a friend.
Don't tell him. Let's get through one boss before he figures it out.
I'm okay with you guys doing whatever as long as it's within the rules and we're good. I'm not the kind of DM that says you're in a game. What are you trying to do? I just want us to have a good time.
It breaks down and it's just not fun.
Oh yeah, for sure.
If it's like
Is that magic jar? 6th level?
Well, it's 5th level, and that's
Okay,
crazy.
yeah. We've already got magic jars and teleports and all that stuff. So, I think dominate monsters 6th level too, isn't it?
No, that's 9.
Oh, okay.
Well, dominate person is broken too because the last day at level.
Yeah, I
So-
know. We had a guy in our Monday night game got suggestion for like 8 hours, so he's got to sit. He's got to sit downstairs for 8 hours. Either that, or you can figure out a way to rest, and you guys can just level up now and pick it up here. We'll pick it up here in 2 weeks. I'll leave it at your discretion.
I'm good either way.
I
I
got
could
tons of
get in.
spells. I haven't used Bupkis today.
Yeah, I mean, everybody's in pretty good shape. I mean, despite the death, not a lot of resources have been expended.
Should take out that break room.
Start with the break room and move your way around, see what happens.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm still not getting in. I'm just going to let it sit for a while, but you may have to drag the tooth in there for me.
Okay. Is everybody else okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm back in the belly of the snake
Okay.
where it looks like it's eating something.
We're backing off.
Oh, and maybe it might be me. I'm trying to move Sasha's mini, and I'm getting
Resistance.
resistance is
But
futile.
it's futile.
Can anybody move their minis?
Yeah, I moved mine all the way out here. I'm all the way to the east.
All right, I'm just in a little
Yeah,
spinning circle.
yeah, same here.
Yeah,
I'm trying to move Sasha.
All right, you guys are fighting on your own.
Go get him.
No DM. No sushi.
Choose your own adventure.
Let us know how it turns out.
We know what
where-
Mokmurian says.
Where are we gathering? Are we in this hallway or in one of these other rooms?
Probably the hallway to the break room to get ready to go in there.
Yeah, Sushi's got a 20-foot darkness behind her, so, and in front of her. That's what she's using for cover to kind of spy on these giants.
You can drop it
We're
if you
going
guys
that way?
want.
Don't know.
Let me come back and join you then.
Ooh.
So Nadia has the NPC build put this spell on. I'm going to click cast, but it's just to show you what I have.
Okay.
Not cast. This is... Oh, it's discussing with the group and character, I guess. And it's not letting me do this. What the hell?
Yeah, I think the room might be in the middle of a crash. I've got my screen just went like ghostly white, so it's like I'm looking through a mist now at a spinny blue circle.
Well, the spell was Tiny Hut. That's not what I normally take, but it gave it to Nadia or Trinia,
Yeah,
and it could be handy.
you
for
could
us to-
definitely hide in here.
Yeah.
You
It
could, or the
lasts
dwarves could,
16 hours.
the dwarves could hide in there.
Yeah. There is a limit to how many people can be in, but let me see if it says here.
That's the one with the doesn't show you, doesn't appear like, does it appear like a hut and everyone can go in it, or
It's an unmoving, opaque sphere.
okay?
So the name is a little misleading because it says tiny hut. It's not really a hut. But
I was thinking of rope trick.
yeah, rope trick would be better, but I don't. That.
I don't know if they have it in the same as Pathfinder.
It is in Pathfinder. I know that.
Yeah, if you can find a place to disguise it. Does it look like the outside? Like, is it camouflaged?
It's an opaque, unmoving sphere. Yeah. Any color I wish, so I can make it the same color as
Same
the
color as the
environment.
stone?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could definitely do that. And the dwarves could hide in there. If you find like a room.
As many as 9 other medium creatures can fit into the field with you.
Cool.
So that's the limit, is 9 others. So self
Yeah, so
plus
10.
9.
So 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's some words about temperature and resistance of weather and all that. I don't think we're going to have that
No,
problem here in the cave, but
no, not unless a volcano goes off that you don't know about. So I think I am froze. I think it's
so they can't look into it, but we can look out of it,
okay.
if that makes sense.
It does.
So, yeah.
Where would you put
We
that?
can shoot missile weapons from the inside out, but not the outside in. So, I've never actually used this spell, so. It says, what is the dimensions of it? 20-foot radius sphere. So whatever room we pick, it's going to be a 20-foot radius sphere. Be in the middle of the room, I guess. I guess if we pick the room we're all looking in here, it's a big open spot. That ought to.
Yeah, the probably for that one, probably the armory would be the one, best one. I'd give you the description for that one again, but like I say, I'm completely froze up. Yeah. So I think I'm gonna. What's that?
The book also gave Nadia alarm, which might be handy for the perimeter of the room or whatever to make us aware of any intruders.
Yeah, definitely.
If unless someone else has better things, these are low-level spells,
Well, we were alarmed when you went down.
Yeah, I
on
don't
one
think
shot.
it's clean. Yeah.
This is the yeah, that's actually better than probably wind walking out.
So are we talking about going north here or going back east?
I think you're gonna handle the break room.
Yeah, I was thinking the north. There's 4 in there that we know of, maybe more.
Yeah,
Take them out and then
I figured there's 4.
there.
Yeah, and then I I don't know, maybe look for another spot to.
Okay.
I think what I'm
Okay.
going to have to do, though, I think we're going to have to close the game room down. So what I'll do is, why don't I let you guys just level up? I'll give you an overnight rest, let you level up, and we'll pick it up here in 2 weeks. What I'll do is I will close the room, turn the recording off, and then I'll open the room back up if you guys want to level up. Just because
Okay.
I'm frozen right now, so I'll have the room
Alright,
up in
I'll
like 5 more minutes.
Yeah,
I'll level
is
up between now and then. Next
Yeah, I
time.
was about to say, you mind opening it another time between now and next time we play?
Yeah, absolutely, for sure. But I will open it up for tonight in case anyone's got a half an hour and want to get that
Yep.
done.
That would work. I
Oh.
have, and I would do that.
Okay. Good game, guys, and I will
Yep.
shut things down and we'll go from there. All right. See you in 2 if I don't log back in here.
All right. I'll log out. Okay. Talk to you later, people.
Later. Bye.
Yep. Bye.